Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for Charlotte, Knippel and Miller on the wings. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miles Bridges. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Now here's Curry. Back to Butler. Great D that time from Miller.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Green, the pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Step back and fire. Count it.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back over to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Knippel. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Knocks it loose. They need this. Ball. Good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Butler. Miller pulls it in.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Back to Ball. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Butler. Curry surveys. Shot clock at 5. Pure from 3-point range. Curry's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3, then strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Sexton comes in for LaMelo Ball. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Podziemski. And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Curry against Sexton. Horford outside. From the baseline. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Back to Sexton. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Up top, Bridges. Horford covering. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Now Horford. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Green. Outside Hield. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort. Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Kuminga. Great positioning on the putback. Kuminga's got 5 points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Miller on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. No good. Green with the defensive effort.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
Pass to Curry. Back to Heel. Over Knipple. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Quentin Post. And it's Podziemski in at the point. Goes up at the stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2. Podziemski's got his second basket.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Chums. Thank you very much for that report. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Butler going... Oh! Butler punches it home!
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Outside man. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Down low. Here's Jackson-Davis. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Man, defended by Podziemski. Man misses. The Warriors lead by 8. Outside Podziemski. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Man. Now Podziemski. He has 6.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
It's James on the wing. Outside Man. Pass to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors leading. Outside Pajemski. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Mann. For Charlotte, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to James. Overhealed. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
And the Warriors call time here.
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
A new lineup here for Charlotte, and a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for post. Horford comes in for Jackson Davis. Kuminga, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Curry in for Pajemski. Here's Curry. Out to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Out to the right wing. Miller against Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong like bull. Hornets trail by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back to you, B.A.
All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Golden State with a rebound. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
The drive by Miller. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Both Brand a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Miller hits them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Outside heel. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Back to Plumlee. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
Curry against Ball. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Outside heel. 4-3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot.
Warriors 28.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
That about wraps it up.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jonathan Kuminga. What a contribution here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass the ball. Bridges outside. Here's Miller. Kept alive by Charlotte. Another shot. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Butler. It's Podziemski on the wing. And the Warriors miss again. Hornets trail by 6. Green covering. Pass to Knipple. And the shot goes in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Bridges down low. Butler covering. And he banks in the layup.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Ball against Curry. Pass to Podziemski. The three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte trailing. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.